Tiger here with episode 3 on the BeyondVanilla Season 2 server. We are starting off today running through the North Nether Tunnel, headed to my base actually for the first time in this series, where I need to go and get some of the supplies necessary to craft a beacon. Since we killed a wither at the end of the last episode, I need to go and get some obsidian and get some glass from my storage room so that we can actually craft this beacon, and then we're going to head off to the Mesa biome so I can finally get around to restocking the cactus shop with some terracotta. So that's where we are headed right now, and I think the turn is coming up. There we go. It is really dark in here. This is kind of crazy. Let's see. Oh, I don't even have any. I have no torches. This is a first. I almost always have torches, but apparently not right now. This shader pack makes the nether look really dark and really scary, so I hope I am getting close to the end here, I think. Let's run. Let's just run. Let's just see if we can make it the whole way. Alright, there we go. Oop, heading through. And up. Hello. It is me. Let's see, where did I put that obsidian? Just gonna grab 3 pieces of obsidian and glass. Glass, grab, was it 5 glass blocks? Go ahead and grab that nether star, and boom. Got another beacon. I think while I am here, I see, yeah, I'm gonna grab gold that I have left because I don't think I actually purchased enough gold blocks. I think that's almost enough. Should be enough to make the full beacon. If it's not, well, I think I've got some iron, or I can always use like a diamond block or maybe emerald. I think I might just grab some emerald. I should have plenty. I also need to, why am I not running? I need to eat. Alright, there we go. We're just gonna grab some emeralds from here. We'll say 18. No, we'll just grab all of them. I don't know how many diamond or how many gold blocks I actually have. We're just gonna grab all of these, craft them into some emeralds as well, and use that if necessary, because I can always get more emeralds. That's an easy problem to solve. So stick them in the nether chest. Nether chest, ender chest, I can't talk, and off we go back into the nether so that we can get out to the mesa. Alright, we're getting close to the moment of truth here. Did I get enough gold blocks to complete this beacon base? And the answer is no, I didn't. So we're gonna have a slightly off beacon base right now. No, you know what we're gonna do? We are going to be sneaky, and we are going to get these blocks here from the top. We're gonna stick them down here, and it's still not gonna match up quite right. But we're gonna do this will do kind of like a pattern. Let's see, let's do this. Let's do 4 and 4. This way it'll at least look symmetrical. And we can stick one in the middle there too, and just stick these on the side there. Used up all of those. And we need to grab one of those, stick this back in here, stick my wallet back in here, we're gonna grab the beacon, stick those back up in there, and pop that beacon down, and there we go. We've got such a beautiful sound. Got that haste 2 here in the mesa, so I can keep on hacking away at all this terracotta, which I love the fact it is instant mine. We're gonna go over here because this is what we've been tearing down. I think it's within range. It should be within range. Turns out I am just barely outside of range, but that's okay because a lot of this Well, there's some regular terracotta here, but a lot of this is just the brown and the orange terracotta, which you can't re-dye, and so it's not quite as useful. So I'm actually just going to come up here and try and tear down this mountain here instead. Alright, that just about does it for the terracotta. We've got about probably a little bit over 2 full shulkers of the regular... I just used my non-silk touch pickaxe on my ender chest. Good thing I've got extras. Alright, we are just about done restocking some of the terracotta. Looks like the red and the brown didn't really sell that well, or haven't been, so I'm just going to stock it more full of the regular terracotta, which I think will do way better. We'll just drop a couple more stacks in, and there we go. That'll do us for now at least. And next up, we've got a couple of things to do that are going to involve getting us some levels, because we're going to make a Nether Survival Kit for one of the players on the server who seems to have a nasty habit of burning to death in the lava, whether or not it's her because of her skill or lack thereof. It's probably more accurately just the fact that 1.14 is a little bit glitchy and laggy, and so she gets stuck in the lava when she's been going down into the nether. So we're going to craft her up some fire resistant potions as well as some fire resistant leather gear, and that should help her out, and we'll surprise her by dropping it off at her base. So what that means is we need to go and get a lot more levels so we can craft up all of the armor, and that means we're going to have to take a quick journey over to our Guardian farm, which is also a good spot for us to head to anyways, because our picks here are looking a little close, dangerously close to breaking. I'm telling you, this thing is absolutely insane. I really probably should be waiting longer for more guardians to drop down, but I'm very impatient. But I've almost fixed up my silky smoothness here. I guess, well, let's just, there we go. I'm just struggling here with the controls. Yeah, it repaired it pretty quickly. The way that XP works on this particular server, because we have Spigot, is that XP orbs actually, if they're within a block of each other, will actually combine into a larger one. It's supposed to cut down on the lag and the amount of server level rendering, and definitely helps prevent some frames per second lag, although right now, looking at it, we are running only at 20 frames per second. There are a ton of entities in this area right now, and my poor little laptop can't really handle it, so we'll take that. We'll see. If we're looking away, we get still pretty low frames per second right now. That's almost embarrassingly bad, but yeah, the Guardian farm is basically a FPS nightmare for me. So we probably won't spend too much more time here. Just enough to get my stuff fixed up a bit, and then get a couple of levels so that we can make Maple her fire resistant gear. her nether care package. Alright, so I know I'm running the risk of making the zombie pigmen all pissed off at everyone on the server, but I'm just going to go ahead and use the gold farm, I think, to get those levels instead. It's a way easier method, and you know, compared to having to constantly hit and wait for the recovery, even though we had a recovery beacon, a regeneration beacon there, the gold farm above the nether roof, I think, is just a way better option. This is actually my first time coming up here with shaders on, so that looks kind of bizarre. I'm used to having it just kind of be a black nothingness. This is interesting. Looks like someone has actually gone and replaced the alarm pigmen but we're going to go ahead and use this instead because it's way faster, it gets way more XP way quicker, and also will actually make gold as well. So we're going to use this before 1.14.3 comes out, where this farm may be a thing of a past in its current state due to the way that zombie pigman anger mechanics have changed. And whoa, yeah, that's really loud, so I will see you guys in a little bit. Quick little thing, if you guys have not ever seen this farm in action before, it is pretty incredible. Basically you've got technically four levels of kind of whatever building blocks, spawnable block donuts that are out with just outside of, or just inside of, what is the spawning range from the player, which is about 28 blocks I think in any direction, and they have pigmen that will spawn on this level, the second level, the third level, and the fourth level. You've got glass blocks above there to prevent ghasts from spawning in, and they can't spawn on these levels because there's not enough space, there's not enough height for them to spawn in. We're getting a little bit of a lag here. Someone might be coming into the nether right now, I'm not entirely certain. There they go. But yeah, so you just anger the pigmen. They have these pigmen that are named with name tags that are standing out on these blocks, which are supposed to be alarm pigmen. They look at you, they see you, and they get keep all the rest of the piggies angry, which keeps them coming and funneling down in here, where they then get crushed to death because there are 28, 27, something like that, somewhere between like 22 and 28 mine carts in each of these four sections. So the pigmen get entity crammed to death. Since they're still aggro towards the player, they still give you XP, and then they also will drop rotten flesh, golden swords, as well as gold nuggets, and sometimes gold ingots as well. So it's a really great way to get a ton of valuable blocks and a really great way to get a lot of XP. I know it doesn't look like I'm getting a ton of XP right now, but you just saw one of those orbs finally did reach me, and I jumped from level 33 to 39. Again, because of Spigot, our XP orbs combine into larger ones if they are within a block of each other. So if I actually just hop down here for a second where it won't keep on trying to combine, I can go and actually trigger it to pick up the XP orb, and I think I just jumped up from level 39 to level 46 pretty quickly, and now level 47. Fun thing about the bug in 1.14 that keeps zombie pigmen angry is I can just hop down here and they'll still stay pissed off and they'll still come after me. Now the efficiency drops just a tiny bit because I'm not standing in the dead center anymore, but with the way that our XP orb and XP merging works, this is actually a better way for me to try and make sure that I collect all that XP. If we set XP merging down to say 0 or to -1, then none of the XP would merge together at all, and right now I'd be getting less than 1 frame a second because there would be so many particles from the XP. I actually don't know if XP orbs count as particles or if they count as, I think they actually count as entities themselves. Like I think you can actually generate XP orbs as an entity, so there'd just be so many entities in this area that I would pretty much kill the server. But we're just going to sit up here for a little bit, get a couple more levels, and then get to enchanting that gear for Maple, and hope that we can prevent her from suffering any more untimely demises in the nether, because she's lost her stuff like 3 or 4 times in the last 2 days, so I really think she could use the help. And of course, since I destroyed my ender chest and haven't rebuilt it yet, I am out of rackets and having to just run through the dark, scary tunnel back to my base. And of course, running around in my base is actually just made me aware of the fact that I actually don't have an enchanting setup here in my home base area yet. I have just about everything else I could need so far, but I don't actually have enchanting, and that means I'm gonna have to grab some lapis and then head back to our spawn town grab some lapis ore as well. I think 8 would be plenty of ore to grab. But yeah, I'm gonna have to head back to spawn again because I've got all of these buildings all over the place here, and none of them actually have enchanting stuff set up at them. I need to get on that. I've got plenty of books, at least I've got plenty of books at spawn. I really just need to go ahead and make an enchanting building. Maybe I could make like a wizard tower. That would kind of fit in. Ooh, that's loud. I hope that's not super loud on the recording. I hope it's just the fact that I've got the volume turned up too loud on my laptop. But yeah, maybe make like a wizard tower or something like that. I think that would be a fun build that could fit in with the kind of medieval style that I've got going on. Right, community enchanting. Let's go ahead and see. Let's see, fire protection 4. Okay. Unbreaking, feather falling. That's not bad. Regular protection. Let's see, fire protection 4 on the pants as well. So let's go ahead and get that. Alright, so we're just gonna have to go and look and see who's got fire protection books for sale. Alright, got some potions started, and now we're just going to go ahead and name this shulker box to Phantom Maples Nether Protection Gear. Well, okay, we can't do that. Maples Nether Protection Gear. Or Nether Safety Gear. How about that? Nether Safety Gear. And we're going to name that. We're going to dye this a nice bright red. And let's go ahead and think of magma creams, I think, are what gives you the fire resistance. So we're going to drop her fire resistance clothing in there, and then hopefully this will give us exactly what we need. Awkward potion with no effects, and potion of fire resistance. Perfect. So we're going to go and make up a couple of those and drop these fire resistant potions in here, and then go and get off to delivering it. Alright, and that just about does it. You got Maple's Nether Safety Gear with her fire helmet, her fire resistant jacket, fire resistant trousers, and her lava walking boots, along with almost a full chest of fire resistant potions, and then I threw in instant health potion down there for good measure. So we're just going to pop over to her base and deliver our present. She is online, so hopefully she won't be there, so we can kind of be sneaky about it and just drop it off and fly off, and then see if she makes a comment about it later. Alright, now we just need a good place to leave this. I think right up here is where she has most of her stuff in her bed, along with tons of cats. So I don't think that she will miss a pretty obviously placed shulker box. I was gonna say nether box. A red shulker box right on top of her bed should be pretty much impossible to miss. But with that in place, that is all I've got time for today. So thank you guys for watching, and if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a comment or a like, and if you really liked it, go ahead and subscribe, because I'm going to be trying again to put out videos pretty frequently. I think next up I will probably be trying to do a world tour if I don't end up killing myself by dive bombing the ground. But again, until next time, catch y'all later.